Welcome to the ACA IELTS series.
Hey IELTS warriors! Welcome back to the channel where we turn your IELTS dreams into reality, one video at a time. If you're planning to take your IELTS exam in May 2025, then this video is going to be your ultimate secret weapon for conquering Writing Task 2. In this episode, I'm going to share real predicted topics based on current trends, a Band 9 structure and strategy for discussion essays, sample answers with high-level vocabulary, and time-saving planning tips that will help you stay calm and confident on test day. So if you're tired of generic advice and want real insight into what might actually show up in your test, grab your pen, open that notebook, and let's dive right into it. Alright, let's get straight to the good stuff. The realistic Writing Task 2 predictions for May 2025. These are not random guesses. I've analyzed recent test questions from test takers across different countries, studied Cambridge past paper trends, and combined them with current global issues to give you the top 3 high-probability essay topics. Let's start with prediction number 1, technology and communication. The topic is, some people say modern technology has made communication easier and more effective. Others argue that it has made communication less personal. Discuss both views and give your opinion. This is a classic discuss both views and give your opinion style question, and it's trending big right now. Why? Because AI tools, social media platforms, and even remote working apps have completely changed how we interact. Examiners love this topic because it tests your ability to think critically about both the benefits and drawbacks of technology in daily life, and how you balance that with personal judgment. Make sure you're prepared to talk about both sides, the convenience and accessibility tech brings, and the loss of emotional connection in digital communication. And of course, state your opinion clearly in both the introduction and the conclusion. We'll break down how to write this later in the video. Now on to prediction number 2, environment, local versus global solutions. The question is, some people believe that global environmental problems should be dealt with internationally, while others think they can only be solved locally. Discuss both views and give your opinion. This topic shows up regularly, but it's especially likely in 2025 due to ongoing climate summits, international treaties, and local activism. This question type checks your awareness of global issues like climate change, pollution, and waste management, and how nations should cooperate, or act independently, to solve them. Pro tip: use real examples like the Paris Agreement or local recycling programs to support your points. The IELTS examiner loves to see relevant, real-world context. And remember, you don't need expert knowledge, just clear reasoning. And finally, prediction number 3, education, specialization versus broad learning. The topic is, some people think students should learn a wide range of subjects, while others believe it is better to focus on a few important ones. This is a school-based opinion essay that tests your ability to weigh 2 types of education systems. On one side, you've got general education, which creates well-rounded individuals and gives students more flexible career options. On the other side, specialized learning builds deeper expertise and can lead to faster career development. IELTS loves education topics because everyone has an opinion here. You've been through school, right? Use your personal experience or your national education system as an example. It makes your essay more authentic and relatable. So, those are your top 3 real predicted topics for IELTS Writing Task 2 in May 2025. They're based on the latest patterns and global relevance. And now, let's zoom into one of them, prediction number 1, technology and communication, and I'll show you exactly how to approach, plan, and write a Band 9 level response. Now let's take prediction number 1, some people say modern technology has made communication easier and more effective. Others argue that it has made communication less personal. Discuss both views and give your opinion. This is a classic discuss both views and give your opinion essay. And for this type, a high-scoring response follows a very specific structure. Here's what a Band 9 essay looks like. Start with an introduction, followed by body paragraph 1 that presents the first view, then body paragraph 2 for the second view. After that, include your opinion, which can either be its own paragraph or blended into the conclusion, and finally wrap it up with a strong conclusion. Let's break this down step by step. First, let's talk about planning. Before you even start writing, always take 3 to 5 minutes to brainstorm your ideas. For this topic, here's how you can plan your thoughts. View 1 supports the idea that technology improves communication. Think about instant messaging and video calls, the ease of long-distance communication, and collaboration tools used for work and study. On the other hand, View 2 argues that communication has become less personal. Consider the lack of emotional cues in digital conversations, the rise of short, impersonal messages, and how people feel socially isolated despite being constantly connected. Now, my opinion? Both views have valid points, but overall, I believe technology has improved communication if it's used properly and with intention. Moving into the introduction, a Band 9 level opener should do 3 things: paraphrase the question, provide a balanced overview of both arguments, and clearly state your own opinion. Here's a sample. Modern advancements in technology have undeniably transformed the way people communicate. While some argue that these innovations have enhanced interaction by making it more efficient and accessible, others believe that such developments have weakened personal connections. In my view, although technology can reduce emotional depth if misused, it has overall made communication more effective and inclusive. Notice how we've rephrased the question, presented both sides, and given a clear opinion, all in a single paragraph. Now let's build body paragraph 1, where we'll support the view that technology has made communication better. Always use clear topic sentences, provide relevant examples, and connect your ideas with linking words like for example, in addition, or furthermore. Here's how you might write it. On one hand, modern technology has significantly improved the ease and efficiency of communication. For instance, platforms such as Zoom and WhatsApp enable instant messaging and real-time video calls, allowing people to connect with friends, family, and colleagues across the globe. Furthermore, digital collaboration tools like Google Docs and Slack have enhanced teamwork, especially in remote work environments. These innovations not only save time but also bridge geographical barriers. Then we move to body paragraph 2, which presents the opposite view, that technology has made communication less personal. Here's a well-structured example. On the other hand, many argue that digital communication lacks the warmth and emotional depth of face-to-face interaction. Social media messages, often limited to emojis and brief phrases, may fail to convey true feelings or empathy. For example, people may choose to send a text message rather than engage in a meaningful phone call or visit in person, leading to a sense of emotional distance and even loneliness. As a result, despite being constantly connected, many individuals feel more isolated than ever before. Finally, let's craft the conclusion, where you can either reinforce your opinion in a separate paragraph or blend it naturally into the closing lines. Here's a great way to do it. In conclusion, while it is true that technology can sometimes reduce the personal nature of communication, its benefits in terms of speed, accessibility, and global reach are undeniable. When used mindfully, modern tools can enhance rather than hinder meaningful interactions. Therefore, I believe that technology has, on balance, improved the way we communicate. And there you have it, an example of a Band 9 level discussion essay. It's logical, balanced, clearly structured, and uses natural academic language throughout. Now that we've mastered the first predicted topic with a full Band 9 breakdown, let's turn to the other 2 highly likely questions for May 2025. These topics have been appearing repeatedly in recent test centers around the world, so you absolutely need to be ready for them. I'll guide you through the full essay types, sample introductions, vocabulary, and quick strategy tips to make sure you're prepared to tackle them with confidence. Let's begin with prediction number 2, the environment. The essay topic is, some people believe that global environmental problems should be dealt with internationally, while others think they can only be solved locally. Discuss both views and give your opinion. This is a classic discuss both views and give your opinion essay. That means your task is to explore both sides of the argument equally, before stating your own well-reasoned opinion in the conclusion. This type of essay rewards balance, coherence, and clarity of thought. On one hand, the argument for international cooperation holds strong. Environmental problems such as climate change, air pollution, and rising sea levels don't stop at national borders. They are global in nature and require a coordinated global response. For instance, international treaties like the Paris Climate Accord have demonstrated that collaborative efforts can lead to real commitments. Wealthier nations also have a role to play in supporting developing countries through funding and sharing green technologies, helping them implement sustainable practices. This approach ensures that all countries, regardless of economic capacity, contribute to solving shared problems. On the other hand, there's a valid argument that local solutions are more practical and immediately actionable. City-level programs like improved recycling systems, promotion of public transportation, and community-led initiatives can have a direct, visible impact. Local governments can enforce policies more effectively, and community involvement often leads to greater civic responsibility and environmental awareness. In many cases, smaller communities can implement and adapt solutions faster than slow-moving international bodies. In my opinion, the most effective approach is a combination of both. Global policies provide the necessary framework and large-scale vision, while local action ensures implementation at the ground level. When both work hand in hand, real and sustainable change becomes possible. Now, here's a sample Band 9 introduction for this topic. Environmental issues such as climate change, air pollution, and deforestation affect the entire planet and require urgent attention. While some argue that only global efforts can bring about meaningful change, others believe that local-level solutions are more effective and manageable. This essay will explore both perspectives, and I will argue that although local action is crucial, international collaboration is essential for large-scale impact. This introduction works well because it clearly paraphrases the topic, sets up both sides fairly, and gives a strong, balanced opinion, which is exactly what the examiner is looking for. Some high-scoring vocabulary and phrases to consider include terms like global summit, carbon footprint, environmental regulations, local initiatives, sustainability, cross-border cooperation, grassroots movements, and policy enforcement. These words add specificity and show the examiner that you understand the topic deeply. Here's a quick strategy tip: use real-world examples in your body paragraphs. Mention major global treaties like the Kyoto Protocol or the Paris Agreement to support the international side. For the local perspective, bring in examples like plastic bag bans, bike sharing programs, or solar panel incentives at the city level. These examples help demonstrate real awareness and make your essay more persuasive. Now let's move on to prediction number 3, education choices. The essay topic is, some people think students should learn a wide range of subjects, while others believe it is better to focus on a few important ones. This is an opinion essay, meaning your task is to choose one side, support it with clear arguments and examples, and if possible, briefly acknowledge the opposite view. It's important to stay focused and persuasive throughout. Those who support a wide curriculum believe that exposing students to a range of subjects makes them more well-rounded individuals. It helps nurture critical thinking, creativity, and curiosity. A broad foundation allows students to discover new interests they may not have been aware of, and it prepares them for an unpredictable future where diverse skills are valued. By studying different disciplines, learners gain flexibility and adaptability, traits that are increasingly vital in the modern workforce. On the other side of the argument, focusing on a limited number of subjects allows students to gain in-depth knowledge and specialization, especially useful for those pursuing specific careers. This focused approach can make learning more efficient and targeted. Students spend time mastering subjects that directly align with their goals, and this can result in higher expertise and better job preparedness in the long term. In my view, a balanced model works best. Students should be exposed to a variety of subjects during their early years, which helps them explore interests and build foundational knowledge. As they progress into higher education, they can then specialize in areas that truly align with their skills and aspirations. This phased approach ensures both breadth and depth in learning. Here's a Band 9 sample introduction for this topic. Educational systems differ significantly in how they prepare students for the future. Some advocate for a broad curriculum that covers a variety of subjects, while others argue for a more focused education that emphasizes key areas of interest. In my opinion, exposing students to a wide range of subjects during their early years can help them identify their passions, after which specialization becomes more meaningful and effective. This introduction clearly paraphrases the topic, presents both viewpoints fairly, and states a balanced opinion. It's direct, logical, and examiner-friendly. To make your essay stand out, use topic-specific vocabulary such as holistic education, core disciplines, subject diversity, specialization, academic breadth, interdisciplinary knowledge, tailored learning paths, and career-oriented studies. These terms demonstrate a mature understanding of educational theories and practices. Here's a quick strategy tip: reference real-world education systems to support your argument. For example, the United States education model often encourages subject variety through electives in high school, while countries like Germany tend to stream students into vocational or academic tracks earlier on. These kinds of examples make your argument more authentic and credible to the examiner. Alright, now you've seen all three of our top predictions for May 2025. If any of them appear on your test, you'll walk in with a ready-made plan. But remember, don't just memorize these samples, use the strategies you've learned to adapt to similar questions, and you'll be well prepared no matter what comes your way. Up next, in Part 4, we'll give you the Golden Band 9 writing tips that apply to every topic, no matter what you face on test day. Now that we've explored the most realistic predictions for May 2025, let's shift gears and unlock the real secrets behind scoring a Band 9 in Writing Task 2. These aren't random tricks, they're proven methods used by top IELTS candidates around the world. Whether your question is about environmental concerns, education, or social trends, these golden strategies can turn any topic into a high-scoring essay. Let's begin with the foundation, understanding the essay type before you even start writing. It sounds basic, but many students jump in without analyzing what the task actually demands. Ask yourself, is it asking for your opinion? Is it presenting two views for discussion? Is it focused on identifying problems and solutions? Or is it laying out advantages and disadvantages? Each essay type has its own unique structure. For an opinion essay, pick one side clearly and support it throughout while briefly acknowledging the opposing view. If it's a discussion essay, you must treat both perspectives equally before stating your own stance. In a problem-solution essay, begin by analyzing the causes before presenting solutions that are both practical and well-reasoned. Getting the structure right isn't just helpful, it's essential. It's 1/4 of your essay score. That's 25% of the battle already won by simply choosing the correct layout. Next, let's talk about your writing style. You don't need complex or obscure vocabulary to impress the examiner. What you really need is a clear argument, an academic tone, and formal linking words that guide your reader through the essay. For example, instead of saying something like "kids these days are super addicted to tech," which sounds too casual, you should write, "children today are increasingly reliant on digital devices." That small shift in tone and word choice makes a huge difference in your band score. Simplicity, when combined with precision, is powerful. Now here's a writing formula that never fails, the Peel method. Every high band paragraph follows this structure. Start with your point, your topic sentence. Then explain why it matters. Follow that with a concrete example, real or hypothetical. Finally, link the paragraph back to the question or to your thesis. Take a tech-based example. Modern technology has significantly changed how people interact. That's your point. Now explain, unlike in the past, communication is now instant and global. Add your example. Apps like WhatsApp and Zoom allow face-to-face meetings across countries. And then link it. Therefore, it's evident that tech has made communication more efficient than ever before. That's how you keep your ideas focused and well-developed. Another key area is linking devices. Many students overuse basic connectors like firstly or in conclusion. To stand out, you need to elevate your cohesion. Use connectors like furthermore. On the other hand, this illustrates that. A compelling example is, and it is worth noting that. These signal a mature, academic flow of thought. But remember, don't overdo it. Using 1 or 2 per paragraph is more than enough. Let your logic do most of the work and use these words as smooth transitions. Then we come to time management, which can make or break your performance on test day. Writing task 2 carries more weight than task 1, so be smart about how you spend your time. A solid breakdown looks like this: 5 minutes for planning, 30 minutes for writing your introduction, 2 to 3 body paragraphs, and conclusion, and 5 minutes for proofreading. That initial 5-minute planning session helps you organize your thoughts, stay on topic, and avoid repetition. It's not wasted time, it's strategic preparation. Let's also talk about vocabulary. You don't need to know the longest words in the dictionary. Instead, focus on using topic-specific synonyms and demonstrating variety. If your topic is about the environment, you can switch pollution to contamination or emissions. Instead of solve, try address, tackle, or combat. And for important, use crucial, vital, or essential. Just 2 or 3 strong vocabulary substitutions per topic can significantly boost your lexical resource score. Finally, always make time to proofread. 1 small grammar mistake in each sentence can push your score below band 7. Pay special attention to subject-verb agreement, consistent verb tenses, correct use of articles like a or the, appropriate word forms, such as effect versus effect, and of course, spelling. A good trick is to read your essay backward, sentence by sentence. This helps you focus on structure and spot errors you might otherwise miss. So there you have it, your ultimate Band 9 Writing Task 2 toolkit. Whether your essay topic is familiar or brand new, these strategies will give you the confidence, structure, and language to deliver a high-quality response. The key is consistency in planning, structure, tone, and vocabulary. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. Remember, the IELTS is not about luck, it's about preparation, strategy, and smart writing. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more IELTS videos. And comment below with your test date or essay questions you want help with. New videos coming every week with Task 1 tips, speaking band boosters, listening tricks, and more. And hey, if you're aiming for that band 8 or 9, rewatch this video as part of your study plan. You've got this. IELTS made easy. Subscribe now. Practice. Perfect. Pass.